Last month, AI agents settled more payments than the entire stablecoin market did in its first 18 months combined. And almost no one in your LP base has any idea what an HTTP 402 status code is.
Every one of those minted a generation of allocators who saw it 3 years before the consensus did. Payments innovation is one of the 4 reliable wealth creation events in technology. Card networks, mobile money, stablecoins, and now machine-native payments.
And agentic commerce is no longer theoretical. Coinbase and AWS shipped X402 support on CloudFront and WAF on June 16th. Eco moved stablecoin for agents to production. Agentic payment volume is at a 3-month high. Solana has captured 65% of registered agent payments.
Notice how naturally your attention sharpens when you hear specific numbers. That sharpening, that's the thing you need to bottle. Here is the reframe most allocators miss. X402 is not a crypto story. It is a billing mechanics story. It finally lets software charge other software per call, per byte, per inference in real time, with no card on file, no PCI tax, and no chargeback risk.
It's that it changes what a unit of demand looks like inside an AI-native company. Every API call becomes a settled transaction. Every settled transaction becomes a data point your portfolio can underwrite against. So sit with that for a moment. The companies in your watch list that hard-coded a $30 per seat subscription model are about to compete with companies that bill per agent task at fractions of a cent and still print better margins.
2. Read the actual 402 proposal, not a Twitter thread. The HTTP 402 standards work, and the Coinbase plus AWS integration docs are public. 45 minutes. Free. 3. Pull the agent transaction data yourself. Solana, Base, and a few smaller chains publish settlement counts. Build your own dashboard before someone sells you theirs. 4. Bring it into a deal conversation this week, not as a thesis pitch, as a screening question.
The founders who can answer crisply are the ones building for the next billing primitive. The ones who deflect are building for the last one. Here is the historical parallel. In 1998, the operators who understood that bandwidth was about to become a metered utility, not a fixed monthly bill, were the ones who underwrote Akamai correctly.
The ones who treated it as a faster T1 line bought the wrong companies at the right time. Same shape, different decade. The lesson is not predict the winner. The lesson is when the unit of demand changes, the cap table math changes underneath you, even if revenue looks flat for 2 more quarters. Here's what we publish on this at AdValorem Research. Daily insights at g.advalorem.io on agentic commerce mechanics, cap table teardowns, and pre-IPO secondary structure. mev.advalorem.io has live X402 endpoints if you want to inspect the protocol yourself. If you are a senior operator at an AI-native company, a fintech, or a top-tier marketplace, and you want to think out loud with other allocators who care about this, the Discord link is in the show notes. Community application at tidycal.com/advalorem/syndicate. Position before you predict. Read the protocol before you write the check. Build the dashboard before you buy the narrative. That's the entire skill.
That's episode 22. If you got value from this, share it with one operator friend who's still pricing their next product on a per-seat model.